What's up, guys? It's Consistency here, and today I'm here with the Arsenal Career Mode Part 3. So, I chose really hard in this. So, basically, I was recording, and I was only recording the gameplay. I wasn't recording my voice, so I do have to talk over the gameplay. But either way, that's all good. For the games, I'm just going to talk about highlights, and let's go over normally. So, basically, right here, I'm just showing you guys all the objectives or manager objectives I have. So basically, youth development, brand exposure, financial and domestic success. Brand exposure, that usually can come with success in signing big players. Youth development, I have an idea for that, which I'm going to show right after. Financial, don't quite remember what that was. Yeah, domestic success is basically winning all domestic tournaments or competitions we're in, like the league, the FA Cup, Capstone 1, and continental success is just like Champions League or Europa League. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys my idea or what I'm going to do kind of to just make sure I'm not like too strong when I play, because I do know I'm playing against the AI, so I'm expecting to win most of my games. So I'm going to make a team using a team sheet using my reserve team. So I'm going to title it reserves, and when that's done, you guys are going to see. So we just select that, wait for it to load, and yeah, so here's my first team, and in a moment you guys are going to see the team. I'm going to switch it up and put the reserves in. So right about now, you can see I switched up the team, and not all of these players are like reserves players. Ospina, Gibbs, I believe, they're not, and Elneny, you can arguably say he's not too, but most of them are, like Willock, Iwobi, and a few others. So basically, this is the team I'm going to be using for like non-Champions League and non-Premier League. So I'm going to be using this team in the FA Cup and the Capstone 1 Cup, or Carling Cup, or whatever it's called. The name changes seemingly all the time. But yeah, it's just to make sure I can build up the youth development, and so, because my team's kind of stacked, so I just want to make it a bit more fair and more interesting. So this is the team I'm going to be using for everything that's not Premier League or Champions League, and it's also going to help me in making sure my players don't get like fatigue or don't get injured. So let's move on. So right here you have some transfer offers that I'm getting for some of my players. So you see Welbeck, he's trying to get signed by, I believe that's Sunderland. It's kind of hard to see from this offer movement. So I know for sure see the Sunderland, or probably, no, I think that's Sunderland. I'll know by the time I upload this, but I put a counter offer because I'm not sure I really want to let him go. But then I saw Dortmund wanted him, and I think they upped the price. So I was thinking kind of like, why not? And there might be another team that wanted Welbeck. So I think I accepted this one. And there might be another team that wants him. That team will come later. So I had another offer for Gibbs. He's my only like starting left back, or he's like my highest rated left back, so I didn't want to get rid of him so quickly. Cochran, I don't want to get rid of him. I haven't used him much, but he's a pretty good player, so yeah, that's that. So we move along a little further into the season, and we get some more transfer requests. So again, for Cochran, this one's from Southampton. I say no because I am going to keep him. I probably should have chose to reject all transfers. Welbeck gets offered from Inter, so I accept this offer, and I hope, because this offer is more than the one from Dortmund, so I hope that they'd sign him first, and I believe they did. So I go on a little further more into the season. So as you see, first we received an offer for Aaron Ramsey, and then we see confirmation that Welbeck was sold to at Inter. So they were the highest bidder, so that's a good thing that we were able to get the most for him. It's also a good thing that he gets to move to another top team in Italy, at least. Also, we see Ramsey gets we got offered by Atletico to buy Ramsey from us, and I do a counter offer just because I'm okay with selling him to Atletico because they're a top team and it's not like he's going to go to a weaker team, and I do want to get as much as I can from him. So yeah. So after that, move further on into the season. And this Italian team also signed Gabriel for me, but I'm going to keep him because he is a good center back, and I think he's going to be good for just in case one of my main center backs gets injured. So I'm not going to sell him. And I just rejected that offer from Roma to sign Aaron Ramsey because he is going to Atletico. So right here you see Atletico decided to match the price and they're going to bring Ramsey over, so he will get sold. So that's that for the transfers at the moment, or at least for my transfer offers. And now let's move on to our first Premier League game of the season. Before we do that, everyone has been complaining about the fact that Arsenal does need a striker. So right now, we're going to try and sign one. Or we're at least going to put some offers out to see. So the first striker I'm going to look for is Antoine Griezmann. So last year, he had a great season at Atletico, and he's a really good card. This year, he's like 88 rated in Ultimate Team. So yeah, we're going to see if we can bring him over from Spain to England. The next player is Lacazette. So probably just like Wenger, we are looking at some French strikers. He's another great player, but he plays in France, of course. And then the last player I'm going to look at is Paulo Dybala. So just in case you guys don't watch the Serie A, the Italian league, Dybala was the second highest goal scorer in Serie A last season, and he did win the league with Juventus. So he's all around a good player, and he's pretty young. I don't know his exact age. He's probably around like 23, I believe. So it's good that he's able to be that consistent and play well for a team as big as Juventus. So now let's move on to our first Premier League game of the season, and it's going to be against Liverpool. So let's get it. So here we go. We are going to play Liverpool at the Emirates. So let's just see how it goes on. I already played the game itself. I am talking over it, so I'm just gonna give more of like highlights of how this went. And yeah, so right there you can see Liverpool did sign Thiago from Bayern Munich. So yeah, and let's get it. So Liverpool kicks off. They are moving the ball pretty well, but I do manage to get it back with pressure. Get that ball wide. Try and get forward. We are dispossessed by a Liverpool player. We do get the ball back, but I managed to get it back up again. For some reason, I feel like they just shove us off the ball pretty easily. And this is basically where the first goal comes. And I don't know about you guys, but this goal just seems kind of weird to me. So basically, the player just managed to get an in-the-box cross, and then he crossed it over to Sturridge, and he scored an easy header. So I don't know. I don't know. That goal just seemed weird to me, but either way, I'm not going to complain. Goal's a goal. We are 1-0 down, and we do have to step it up to come back in this game. It's the first game of the season, so we do want to get off to a good start. But either way, there are 37 other games for us to do well in. And let's go. Alright, so right here, Liverpool on the counter. I do get the ball back. calmly play the ball out from the back. Get a little passing going on. Do give it out wide. Wait for Bellerin to make the run. Using his pace to get down the line. Linesman signals there was a foul. Do get the ball wide. We manage to clear our lines, but not before we get it back into their half of the field. From that, Perez, I believe. Perez takes the shot, and Ozo gets the rebound, and we're back level. Or actually, Di Maria gets the rebound. My bad with for that. So Di Maria managed to score on his Premier League debut. It is just like he scored for Man U when he debuted for Man U. So hopefully in this career mode he's not going to have a bad time like he did at Man U. But I am going to be a better manager than Van Gaal, so he probably will not. So either way, we are going to go into halftime tied and drawn at level, and we'll see how it turns out. So right here, let's just show you the match facts. So you can see all the stats, the shots. You can see I do have more possession than them, but only slightly. And yeah. So right now, the game is about to end at 1-1. So we are going to get away with our first game in the Premier League with just 1 point. So honestly, this isn't the first game I played like on my own this morning. So I am still warming up. So hopefully I can do better in the next game. Right now, I need to remember what I did like right after. So we are going to check out our transfer offers. So for Lacazette, they want 70 million, and for Dybala, they want 80 million. So it's going to be some crazy amounts and some crazy money I have to spend if I want either of those two players. I don't think we have our bid for our inquiry for Griezmann coming out yet, but we will soon. And I'll decide whether to buy him or not sooner or later. So we do get to see the response for Griezmann that I had. So they decided he's not worth selling at any price. So it doesn't mean we can't buy him. It just means that we have to put a bid and we have to see whether they accept it or not. And if they don't accept it, they are just going to tell us the amount that they do want for him. So if you don't get it the first time, just keep going and we'll get him. I did try to see if there's anyone like worth it that might be able to add to the deal, but I decided not. And yeah, Griezmann would also make it easier for us to up our shirt sales or jersey sales, because that is part of the objective sort of season. So next game is against the former Premier League champions, Leicester, and let's get right into it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really liking the new Premier League animations for the career mode. This looks pretty cool. So either way, let's just get into the Leicester and Arsenal game. So Leicester's first goal does come from my mistake. Jack just made a good save, but then they do manage to get in the box. I do get the ball away, and this guy Musa just causes so many problems for me, and his teammate scores. So we go 1-0 down, and now we really got to step it up to get back in this game. But you know, I'm not gonna stay down for long. So this is where I get my first goal in this game, and we see Mr. R playing down the wing. We do intercept that, and we break up their attack. We get a few passes, we center it to the middle. What we're trying to do right now is just spread their whole team apart with all these passes inside the box, or inside the field. Get it through to Ozil, and he finishes. So Ozil puts us level with Leicester just before halftime. Alright, so you see us building up a chance. The Leicester player does get it out, but no worries, I'll take the corner. So we just put it into the middle, and Mustafi gets a sweet header, beat Leicester's keeper, and brings us 1 goal up. We're ready to take the 3 points. I will admit, headers are pretty overpowered in this game, but either way, we're going to take it. We are leading Leicester by 1 goal, so we managed to turn this game around completely. So I do concede a corner, and somehow I didn't clear my lines well enough. Just somehow, this guy managed to get past all my defenders. Looks a bit similar to that Welsh guy who's going in the Euros against Belgium. But either way, injury level, we're now going to turn it around yet again to get 3 points. Decided I'm not going to lose to Leicester, and decided no more goals from them. So we do some good passing, get it out wide, get it through the middle, Ozil makes a run, and just like that, forces a mistake from the keeper. He tries to save it, but he cannot stop Ozil's shot. It goes in for an own goal from Leicester's keeper. I think in real life they probably might have given that to Ozil, but either way, goal's a goal. We made the chance, and let's continue with this game. Good work from us. Let's get a counter. We see Sanchez moving on our right. Let's keep sprinting at the keeper. Let's give a shot. He saves it first, but we get the rebound that we created ourselves, and Sanchez scores to bring us to 4 goals to 2. And we will take home the win and 3 points. And I believe this gives us about 4 points in the Premier League so far. So it's good work from Arsenal, good work from the players, and that's going to do it for this game at the moment. And that's going to do it for this game. We do beat Leicester 2-4. We are their away team. And yeah, let's move on to the next part of this video. Alright guys, so Atletico ended up wanting at least £112 million for Antoine Griezmann. So I'm not going to give a bid right now, but we are going to keep that in mind, because if we do sign him, that is signing another top player, and that will bring our shirt sales up. And those are some what's it called, tasks for being the manager of Arsenal. So yep. So we are just comparing the prices from the other teams. So we could get those strikers as well. Honestly, they'd probably be just as good as Griezmann in terms of just this career mode. And we are keeping it pretty realistic. So we do know Arsenal have a lot of money, so none of these signings would be too much like for Arsenal in real life. So right now we're just gonna check the calendar. So we can see we have about a week and a half until the transfer window does close. So we do have a lot of time to make signings, and you'd always want to start making signings about like a day or two before the last day, because some clubs, it's really just hard to do it. But either way, we are going to make it happen. And yeah. So the next game we have to play is in the English Challenge Cup, or the Capital One, whatever it's called. And we do have to play Manchester City. But if you guys remember, I did say for these competitions we are going to use our reserve team. So this is going to be pretty interesting. So we're going to use our reserve team, which is basically our weak players, and we are going to play Manchester City, and they're undoubtedly going to be using their strong team. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. It's going to be interesting to see if we can pull it off and probably win. But either way, let's get into it. I'm saying I'm not afraid of them, because we're Arsenal. We can beat anyone. Alright guys, so I'm in the game. Obviously not a whole lot happened in this game, but I will give you guys a few highlights. So right here, I honestly feel like that should have been a good tackle. I just feel like the AI just gave it a bad tackle. When he gives a free kick, says to enter our box, and they do get a shot off, but it is sent wide via the crossbar. Right here, I do aim to start a counter attack. Do give it wide to Gibbs, I believe. A little bit of skill there. Send him through, back to the middle. Easy 1-2 with them. Give it back to him, but ultimately he does do a good tackle, and he ruins our plan. And we do go into second half leading, or not leading, tied 0-0. So Man City are a pretty tough team, and it is kind of tough for me to beat them with the squad I'm using. A lot of the players just have bad ball control, bad dribbling, bad passing, but I am trying to make it work. And I will get used to them as I go on through this career mode. So right here we do get a little bit of passing. They do kind of crowd the middle, so I am forced to go wide. Right now we're just keeping possession, waiting for the chance. Do get into the middle. We see it run. They kind of shove us off the ball a little bit. We try a snapshot, but it doesn't come through for us. Alright, so for the last second of the game, I managed to get on a pretty decent run. I do get into the middle. I do choose to square to the middle rather than cross it because it hasn't been working for me, and it doesn't come off. Now we have to go to penalties, and if you guys are watching this, please let me know what you think about this penalty shootout, because in my opinion, this thing was rigged. The first one was messing around. You never really know which way the first guy's gonna go, but I tried and missed. And then here comes this penalty. I probably should have taken it with the cursor on, but I didn't. So I guess that was a decent save from Bravo, but it's kind of weird that he knew which way I was going. That penalty should have been a save. Ospina went for it, it bounced out of his body and somehow went in. And look at that. Bravo saved it yet again. In my opinion, this looks kind of lucky to me. Got a silver takes. Can't save that one. And now I do it with pretty much the same power I did with the previous penalty I took, and he didn't even move a muscle. I managed to get that save. And somehow that save, he saved that. In my opinion, it looked like it should have ran under his body, but it didn't. And yeah. So either way, we lose our first Capital One game. If I do keep this up to the next season, then we can do better. But as for right now, we are out of one competition, domestic cup competition. But either way, we still have 3 other competitions to contest in, and we will do better in that. And I was using my reserve team because I am trying to get that that league objective, or the youth development objective. So either way, let's move on to the next game, which will be against I think the next game I play will be against Leicester, but I might sim this one. Okay guys, so I honestly didn't remember what I did, but I did actually play this game. So I'm just going to give you the highlights as usual. And don't worry, after this video, I will make sure that I am recording my voice while I'm playing, so I won't have to do the commentary after. But either way, right now we have to play Watford. And I'm just going to give you the overall highlights. And yeah. Alright, so here we go. We do some good passing. We do intercept it. They get about 2 touches on the ball. We give it away because of our pressure. We send that through. And we do score a pretty easy goal via Perez, I believe. So Perez has been a very good signing for us, honestly. He's a great player, and it's probably like his 3rd or 2nd goal of the season. I'm not sure, but I do remember I scored a header with him. So, just in case you don't know, he's decently cheap in Ultimate Team. he shouldn't be above like 10,000 coins. But if you guys want a decent Premier League striker with like 4-star skills and he has good heading ability, then I'd advise that you get him. But either way, he's a good signing for us, and I'm honestly not sure if I should get another striker because he's doing pretty well. He would be a good backup striker if I do get a main good star striker. But right now, I think I'm pretty much set. All right, so we are about to end the game right now. We beat Watford 1-0. That we should be beating them more than that. But either way, a win is a win. 3 points to take home. And yeah. So guys, you can see that we actually have 4 days until the transfer window ends. You may say, but wait, we're on the 28th. We have 3 days left. Technically, the day that this is on right now kind of counts because I'm able to submit a transfer request for a player or a bid for a player. So I am going to depend on anyone who wants to put it in the comments. If you watch this, please suggest like which preferably a striker. Which striker you think I should get, if any at all. If not, then I'll decide whether or not I should buy Griezmann, Lacazette, or Dybala. Also, after this transfer window, we do get to join an international team, so I'll probably be doing one of those. So anyway, thanks for watching. The next episode will come next week because I'm kind of tired on my schedule. But thanks for watching. Consistency out. Subscribe if you like my video, and peace. Also, all the songs I use in my videos will be in a playlist on my channel, and I'll put the link in the description below. So, peace out.